I was a normal person, I went to work every day, 9 to 5, working as a mechanic. Came home from work one day and my ex-partner had just taken my daughter off me and decided to go. No reason behind it at all. I'd lost everything. And I turned into this horrible person that hated the world because of a bad experience that I had. I started hanging around with the wrong people, started doing a lot of drugs, a lot of drinking. And then one night I was out driving with my friends. I'd been doing cocaine and a lot of drinking that night. Police tried to stop me. I had a car chase and then I got convicted for dangerous driving, possession of cocaine, possession of a bladed article, and got sentenced to a year.
You know what, I thought that was the end of the world. I thought, me, no way, I'm too good to go to prison. What is going on right now? I thought, that's great, I've ruined my life.
Prison was something I wouldn't wish upon my worst enemy. You're in a cell on your own, so it gives you time to reflect on why are you here? What got me here? I can look in the mirror and go, you here because you made that mistake.
I went into prison not knowing who I was, really, and I came out of prison back to my normal self because of the Clink, from the help and support that they gave me.
And actually, it was a blessing in disguise, because it is the best thing that's happened to me. The best. My life now is so different. So different.
Being stuck in a cell on your own, you could either beat yourself up for it or go, hey, you made these mistakes, learn from them. And, I personally think I've learnt a lot from them, yeah.
What we do is really simple, but it's really effective. In order to help someone to make those different choices and stop reoffending, we've got to be able to paint a future for them. And that's what we do at the Clink. We give people the opportunity to have a really bright future, and so many of our graduates do. Giving people their confidence back, teaching them skills, and then progressing them through recognised qualifications all starts to build that self-esteem, and the relationship between the trainers and the students is a really critical part of rehabilitation.
You wake up in a jail cell in a Class B prison, it's all mouldy and grim. And I think going from that into a proper working environment and giving you structure in your life while you're in jail, I think that's the biggest impact, is just having a normal part of your life back. It's quite important for your mental health, and it stops you going downhill even further.
The amazing thing about the Clink is the ability to create almost real-life situations, providing someone with an opportunity to realise they can do something else. The guys, they get up, they go to their workplace, they spend the day learning and providing a service to people and getting a fulfilment from what feels like a true job.
I learned knife skills, I learned how to put different flavours together, and this is how you chop a pepper, and this is how you're not going to cut your finger off,
Opening that gate to the public just makes such a difference to people's perception. Guests walk into our restaurant having a view of what a prisoner is like, and they walk out with an understanding what a person in prison is like. And the second part of our mission is to help people who are at risk of entering the criminal justice system to not get that far. And our prevention activities, we do that by working with young people in our Clink Events social enterprise.
Essentially, we are a premium event caterer, so charities will send us young adults who may be at risk of homelessness or may be at risk of ending up in the criminal justice system in some way. And we'll take them, give them a paid work experience on our events so they can get a certificate at the end of the work. It builds their confidence. It also gives them some basic skills in hospitality that they can take on to another job.
Everyone deserves second chances, that's what it's all about. They give you that platform to speak for yourself and know that you're not alone, and there are ways that you can make a better life for yourself, It's all about second chances and progression. They really always give you support no matter what kind of career you're going with. Once you're Clink for life.
You don't get rehabilitated in prison. You get rehabilitated after you leave prison, because that's the first time you're tested. We help them deal with the complexities of leaving prison, the complexities of life that you might not have been part of for some years. And that's the rehabilitation offer from the Clink. So it's a complex journey, but they're simple steps.
I'm used to being let down. And I actually wasn't expecting Tanya to be as good as she was. And on release, I could not fault her. She picked me up from the jail. She did everything for me. And I really appreciate that.
Clink have always been there. It's like, for me, the support is immense. And now I'm working at Wagamama. I started as a line chef, and I'm now a junior sous chef. For me, life looks very different to maybe 4 years ago when I was attached to a crack pipe. I give my daughters each £15 a week, and it feels like I can support myself and the people I love most. And for me, there was light at the end of the tunnel. That's to me what Clink really was.
Upon release, I actually started up my own business with my wife. We started a fast food takeaway, and everyone in the town was buying my food that I was making, and just the sense of the satisfaction that I've done that, from the experience that I've come from the Clink, from where I was to where I am now, just made me feel really good about myself. So yeah, thank you for the help they gave me, especially when I was in the worst place that I've ever been in my life, and they bring me back up.
And I'm happy. I'm actually happy in my life, and I want to live my life. I wasn't that before. I was just existing, I was just getting by. And I wasn't happy. I didn't want my life before, but I really want it now.